Hello, hope you guys are doing well. Today we are going to solve our LeetCode problem of the day. Let's begin. So what we are given with, we are supposed to count the number of special characters too. You are given a string word. So it's very simple. The problem is the next version of this problem is the next version of the problem that we have solved yesterday. So you are given a string word. So we are given a string word. A letter C is called special. A letter C is called special if it appears both in lowercase and uppercase in word. Like it is called special if it appears both in lowercase and uppercase in word. And every lowercase occurrence of C appears before the first uppercase occurrence of C. So yesterday we were not given with this condition, but today they have added one more condition. That condition is like every lowercase occurrence of C and a letter C. So every lower occurrence of C appears before the first upper occurrence of C. So let's see what this problem states. So this is my test case and this is my problem name. So how many letters do we have? We have 26 letters. Now the thing is, all the lowercase occurrences of letter has to be appear before the first occurrence of uppercase of that character letter. What does that mean? Let's say if we have a letter A, so all the lower occurrences, this is A, these are lower occurrences. Lowercase occurrences has to appear before the first uppercase occurrence of that letter C, right? So is A a special character? Yeah, A is a special character. What about B? What are the lowercase occurrences of letter B? It's B, and it exists before the first occurrence of uppercase letter B. So it will add one more. What about C? Before the first occurrence of uppercase of letter C, uppercase letter C, all the lowercase occurrences of letter C appears before this. So it will impact add one more. So my answer will be what? 3. So for this test case, my answer is 3. What about this? Since there are no uppercase occurrences for each of the characters, so my output will be 0. What about this? A. Let's copy this and see. So let's take our letter A. For A, where is my first uppercase occurrence? Here. Do all the lowercase occurrences for letter A exist before this? No. It exists after. So A won't impact. What about B? Yeah. B do impact, but but we have one lowercase character B before and one lowercase character B after. So B also won't impact. C, we don't have lowercase occurrences. So I think the problem is clear. So let's see what we are going to do. So if we are given with letter, I have two cases. One is lowercase and another one is uppercase occurrence. So for each of the lowercase occurrences, I need what? I want last index. And for each of the uppercase occurrence, I need my first index. So I think this thing is clear. So we need to create an array for lowercase occurrences. Lowercase occurrences means what? I want last index for each of the letter from A to Z. So how many indexes will be there? Since we have 26 character letters, so we will take 26. For uppercase, it will be what? I want the first index, very first index. It will be what? New int 26. So initially I'll initialize each of them. Let's create my last index array A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and so on till Z. So this is Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. This is how my L index looks like. And this is my uppercase यानी कि means f index. So this is how my f index looks like. So it is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I and so on till Z. Now the thing is initially each of them will be -1. -1 indicates what? So far this index hasn't appeared. This letter hasn't appeared. -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1. For each of them it will be -1. Now as soon as I see any of the character, let's say if I see A, I'll update it. Let's take my this one only. So if it, so I'll iterate over my string word. So it's 0. Yeah, update it with 0 because so far my last index for A is what? For lowercase a is what? 0. As soon as I see A, yeah, it has to be, I want to update my last index, so it will be 1. Now what about A? A will be 2, right? Because I'll update it only first time. If it is -1, that means it's occurring first time, so I'll update it as 2. Otherwise I will not update it. What about B? Update it with 3. What about C? Update it with 4. What about B? Update it with 5. What about C? Update it with 6. Right? So I'll iterate over the whole array. So do one exist before A? Because A, this is the last occurrence of my A. So all the occurrences of A appear before what? First occurrence of A. So it will make +1. What about this? Yeah, it will make +1. It will make +1. So this is how I'll get my answer. So my and for rest of them it will be 0 because no other indexes and no other characters do exist. No other letter do exist. So how we are going to solve this problem? Let's write the algorithm for this. So do will be fine. So I'll create an array. Last index. It is for lowercase letters because I want the last index for each of them. What about first index? First index is for uppercase letters because I want first index for each of them. 26. Now initially fill both of them with what? Arrays dot fill last index equal to -1 arrays dot fill first index comma -1. Once it is done, I'll do what? Iterate over your string word word dot length plus plus. Now it is done. Now I'll find out my character. So char ch is what? Word dot char at I. Now if it is lowercase and there is a class character, I am using its function is lowercase. Similarly, there is a function is uppercase. Now if it is lowercase, I'll do what? Last index of ch minus a equal to I. Why I am doing this? Because like let's say if I have character A, I have character A, I'm reducing A from it, so I'll get what? 0. What about B? If I'm reducing A from it, I'll get 1 because the ASCII value of A is what? It's 65. It's 66. 65 minus 65 is what? 0. 66 minus 65 is what? 1. So last index equal to 1. Once it is done, I'll do what? Otherwise my character is what? It will be uppercase. Now what I am supposed to do? I am supposed to update the first index only when my uppercase character ch equal -1, then only I'm supposed to update my first index. Otherwise, it has been already updated. If it is -1, that means we are updating it first time. And in lowercase character, update it every possible time. Now, after updating, just close your for loop. Once it is done, I'll iterate over my characters. For int I equal to 0, I less than 26, I plus plus. Now, if my last index do exist, that means my lowercase character exists is not equal to -1, and first index, that means my uppercase character do exist, and another condition will be what? My last index has to be, for lowercase character, has to be less than first index of the uppercase character. Once this condition is satisfied, I'll do what? I'll make count plus plus. Once it is done, I'll finally return my answer. So this is how my algorithm looks like. Let's start with the implementation. So initially I'll create what? Last index. This is for lowercase letters. New int. What will be the size? Its size will be 26 because we have 26 letters. It is for uppercase. Because for uppercase I want its first index, new int 26. Now initially fill each of them with what? Arrays dot fill last index, comma -1. Arrays dot fill first index, comma -1. Once it is done, I'll do what? Just iterate over your string word. Int I equal to 0, I less than word dot length I plus plus. Now find your characters here. It's equal to word dot caret of I. Now, if it is uppercase, I'm using the class character. If it is lowercase, then what I'm supposed to do? Just blindly update your last index, because ultimately I'll end up with my last index only, because I am overwriting and I'm iterating from left to right. So last index of ch minus I. Because like why we are doing this? So because I'm considering each of the, like a at 0 index, b at index 1. So subtract the ASCII value of a from each of them, and finally I'll end up with my index for that particular character. But if it is uppercase, what I am supposed to do? Just do first index and check if first index has not been updated yet. If first index of ch minus a equal -1, then only we are supposed to update this. Ch minus a equal to I. Once this is done, I'll do what? Create a variable count where I'm going to store my answer. Now for int I equal to 0, from letter 0 to letter 23. If last index, that means lowercase index 2 exists, is not equal to -1, and along with that first index of I is not equal to -1, and my last index is for the lowercase character is less than that of first index of the uppercase letter I. Once this condition is satisfied, I'll do what? Count plus plus. Once it is done, I'll finally return my count. So let's try to submit this. Is lowercase because no argument has been passed. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to pass. I want to check ch now. So I'm supposed to pass ch as an argument. Now let's see the time complexity. First see this space complexity. Space complexity will be what? Like we are allocating 26 out here, 26 out here. So it will be what? Big of 2 into 26. What about time complexity? Like we are iterating over the whole word. So big of length of string, that is n, and then we are iterating 26 times. So 26, 26, and then 2 times here we are allocating, like filling it with -1. So it will be kind of 26 into 3. Since this is a constant factor, so we can remove them. So it's approximately equal to big of 1, and it's approximately equal to big of n, right? Let's submit this problem. Yeah, it got submitted. That's all from my side, and if you guys have any doubt, feel free to comment, reach out to me, and I'll try to help. Bye bye. Thank you very much.